So I just made a video about why yoga isn't really made for men, why most yoga studios, most yoga instructors don't teach yoga in a way that works for men, especially if you're over 40. And I feel like I have to qualify that somewhat because I know that there are many of you who have had success with yoga, with just going to yoga studios, with trying out other yoga classes. But I want you to think about this for a second. If you are a guy, right, and you're over 40, you're in your 50s, maybe in your 60s, and you've never done yoga before and you're not flexible, do you honestly think that you can just go into a basic yoga class with women in their 20s and 30s who have different bodies than you, who have different yoga experiences, and that you'd be able to keep up? Because you won't. Because the first thing that almost every yoga class asks you to do is reach down and touch your toes, right? And most guys can't do that. And so the reality is that a lot of guys try out yoga, they get into their first class, they have them do a pose that they can't already do, and they're totally discouraged, right? They think that yoga's not for them. They think that yoga isn't going to work for their flexibility levels, that they just can't do it. And my thought, and that's exactly why I created Manful Yoga, is I had a similar experience, right? I couldn't do the poses. I didn't know how to modify for my limited flexibility. I also didn't understand what the technique was. So I created yoga in a way that would be better for men, right? More modifications for men who are less flexible, poses that actually make sense for guys instead of requiring flexibility, poses that are gonna help you build flexibility, making the poses last longer so you have more time to increase flexibility. And if that's an approach that sounds like it would work better for you, I invite you to give Manful Yoga a shot. We've got a free 7-day challenge. You can click below here or send me a message. It's manfulyoga.com/7DC. It's free to start, 15-minute workouts, 7 total workouts, all focused on different pain points, things like core strength, balance, hip flexibility. And most guys feel the results within the first couple of workouts. So give it a shot and let me know what you think.